Hello and welcome to Electra. Today I'm going to show you a 2010 MacBook Pro. First of all, I'm going to show you some of the ports. Over here on the left, we have the charging port. We have the main internet port. We have the last version of FireWire, which is what that Y-shaped symbol is. We have an external screen port. We have two USB-A ports, one SD slot, and a headphone jack. And over here we have a battery indicator to show you the battery life of your computer. Another cool thing to note here is we have a magnetic charger. It lights up green and it lets you know the battery over by the button, the battery testing button. And when you remove it, it shows the battery life again. This is magnetic, so if you trip over the cord, it won't pull your computer off your desk and onto the floor. Right here we have the backlight. Now mine has a cool, cute sticker on it, but this would light up to show you the backlight, which is part of the behind the LCD. We have, your typical black hinge. On this side, we have a locking port as well as a super drive slot. Here is the bottom. We have here the warranty sticker covering one of the screws. I have the original warranty sticker on this model. These are all the screws. See if I can show you what they look like here. They're used to access the RAM in the motherboard. There you are. There's what the screw looks like. And it's got these nice padded feet here so it doesn't scratch the bottom up. Real quick here, I just wanted to note that there's a backlit keyboard. You can see that there's a light underneath of them. And there's the single trackpad. So first, looking at the background here, it's not a stock background. I actually got this off the internet. It's a really nice background. So over here on the left we have the Finder, which is basically your file folder. We have Siri, which is, an audio assistant. You can talk and she'll give you directions or whatever. We have Launchpad. So here is the Launchpad. And as you can see, it's got a lot of different icons on it. These are mainly some of your most used stuff. So you can put stuff like Keynote, which is their version of PowerPoint, Numbers, which is their version, I believe, of Excel, because I don't usually use Numbers. I have iMovie on here, of course. There's Pages, which is their version of Word, and there's some other third-party apps as well, including Google Chrome. Got Siri. So this is if you're going to download stuff off of the App Store over here, it would appear here. Here is Safari. Here is Safari. And here's the stuff on the Apple's web page. So it loads very quickly. And to scroll up, you pull down with your two fingers. And to scroll down, you scroll up with the two fingers like you're pushing it away. That's the two-finger gesture I wanted to show you. Over here this is the minimize window and this is the maximize window. So if you wanted to fill the full screen, you use the green window, the green circle. If you wanted to move things onto the dock, you hit the yellow, and then it's down here. The next thing on my dock is, of course, Google Chrome. Now you have to download this off the internet, but it is free. We have Mail, which is an app that it comes with. There's Contacts, Calendars, Notes, note taking, Reminders. I don't use the reminders. There's Maps, Photos, keeps all your photos. iMessage, so this can actually sync with your phone. So if someone sends you an iMessage on your phone, it will show up here sometimes. And there's FaceTime, so you can FaceTime with this. You have iTunes, where you store your music or buy music because they have a store. You have iBooks, if you wanted to read books on this device. You have App Store, so you can get a lot of third-party apps through here. And the 2 means I have 2 updates, which I'll have to deal with later. System preferences, this is your settings. And here's your settings. You got general, desktop, dock. I don't think I need to go into all these. It even has a flash player. And if you want to look up something, you can hit search, and it'll show you possible things that you're looking for, which is a nice feature. So I'm going to minimize this here. And here's an app that you can get through the App Store, but it is made by Apple. It's their version of Microsoft Word, so it's called Pages. Real quick here, I wanted to show you Pages. So you can see I have something written here, and you can use what's called the speak to text. So you just hit the button down here called FN twice. Then over here, a speak thing will come up, and as you can see, it's speaking what I'm saying. When it comes to video capabilities, this won't play 4K video, but it will play 1080p video. When it comes to rendering videos on iMovie, it'll only render a maximum of 1080p at 60 frames per second, which wasn't bad for 2010, but nowadays people want the 4K, especially if they like watching those clear, crisp videos. Here's the back Apple logo lit up, which is covered with a sticker, of course, like I mentioned earlier. Here's a closer look at the backlit keyboard. One last thing I want to point out is the specifications. Going to About This Mac. This is the current operating system, which is the last operating system this can use from Apple. If you see those weird lines on the screen, it's not because of the screen, it's because of this camera. They're not visible with the naked eye. This is how much I'm currently using. So this is a 246 or 249.2 gigabyte. And it's using a physical hard drive, not an SSD. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and you have a wonderful day.
Thank you for watching Electra Fox. This is an Electra Fox production.